What's up, everybody? It's the Max Sports Attack himself, Marvin Allen Cox. I was told I have to pick my winners for today. So, let's just get it out quickly. Um, we got the Eagles versus the LA Rams. Now, everybody knows I am a Jets fan. Ride or die. I believe the Jets, unfortunately. It's a tough life for me. But low key, my favorite second team on the low is the Rams. Reason being, I won a shit ton of money when they won the Super Bowl that one year, and I'm always in debt to them. And because of that, I've always watched their games. So I love the Rams. I'll be rooting for the Rams low key. Cooper Cup is my dog. Won me a fantasy and money last year as well. $1,500 in the fantasy league was crazy. But the Eagles are a very interesting team, man. And I think they'll be an amazing matchup to watch against Washington. And me being a Jets fan means that I want to be entertained. I want to see good games because my team doesn't entertain me. So, Eagles Rams, I think that if Cooper Cup goes the fuck off like he used to do, if Cooper Cup becomes the Cooper Cup of old and him and Nakua are able to tag team, that's the only possible way I see them sneaking out a win. Their defense is very underrated with all these fantastic rookies like Jared Verse. But I just don't think they have enough firepower. Cooper Cup has been a shell of himself. Puka Nakua and Kyron Williams have been carrying that offense. And I believe the tight end is still hurt because he got hurt last week. So with that being said, I have the Philadelphia Eagles winning the matchup. I think too much Saquon is gonna it's gonna be crazy. I think last week Hurts had a low game, and he really didn't need to play any better for them to win that game. But he was just coming off a concussion protocol. He barely got to practice that week, and he hasn't played in a couple weeks. So his body's a little fresher because he was forced to rest with the concussion protocol. But now I think with a full week of practice, AJ Brown, obviously is trying to master his mind, reading the book on the sideline. And I think that he's finally going to have the pass attack going again. It's going to be humming again. Devontae Smith is going to be back inserted in the game. A.J. Brown, I think they're going to have a big game plan for him to get him started hot early. And fucking Saquon fucking Barkley, bro. If they have the passing game going, he's going to go off again. So with the combination of all of that, I just see the Eagles winning and setting up a fantastic matchup with the Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles. That excites me. I think that's going to be a hugely entertaining game. So I'm sorry, Rams. Y'all are low-key my second favorite team, but I got the Eagles winning that one. And then the game of the freaking NFL season, the matchup of the NFL season so far, the playoff matchup so far. Action Jackson versus Josh Allen, the two MVP favorites. Now, I think we all know it's locked up for Lamar, but that's an argument for another day. But they are two excellent teams. It seems like the Bills don't have any weapons on offense. It seems like they never have enough. And for some freaking reason, they do it by community. And that's what I love about the Bills. Even though I'm supposed to hate them because I'm a Jets fan. Yes, Josh Allen has been playing great. He is definitely taking away the turnovers, which has dramatically increased his game. But it seems like it's a win by community. James Cook goes off. Kincaid is finally healthy. So they have a nice passing, receiving tight end. You have Amari Cooper, who you thought was supposed to be their lead receiver in snap, but he really doesn't. But he makes big plays when he needs to. And you have Shakir and all these other ancillary parts. The rookie and Keon Coleman makes big plays here and there. They don't have one person to rely on. They don't have one person to target. And I think that's what makes them even more effective because you don't know where they're going to hit you. Joe Brady just has a great offensive mind and scheme as well. And I think that's what makes them a little more dangerous is they just have so many different options. All of them can show up when they need to. And, you have Josh Allen who can run and make plays with his legs as well. So, fantastic team. And then you have the freaking Baltimore Ravens which they already always was a great running team, always was top 5 in the league in running, but they added Derrick the Beast Henry, who almost had 2,000 yards himself as Saquon, 200 yards shy. 1,800 yards is an amazing season. And he had a shit ton of touchdowns. We all know Lamar is playing perfect ball, where it seems like he never turned over the ball as well. And he has a threat just like Allen. Just he's a little shiftier, and Allen's a little more powerful of the run threat as well. And in these cold weather games, the running game is effective, and both of them have effective running backs in Cook and Derrick Henry. The Ravens got a million tight ends who can block and catch. Zay Flowers is great. You know, it's a great team, and both of their defenses are consistent, are solid. I don't want to shout out everybody on a defense as I seem to shout out every offensive player, which I didn't intend to do. But I have a freaking feeling. And it's home field advantage, Buffalo. And those Buffalo fans are crazy. They're going to be jumping through tables and whatnot. You think that would get the Bills over the edge? But I got the Baltimore Ravens finally getting over a playoff hump and getting to the next round. Now, I do feel kind of bad because both of these teams and both of these quarterbacks, they so much want to beat Kansas City. If Josh Allen wins, I definitely would love to see them get over that hump and go to the Super Bowl. I think it's great for sports when other teams go to the Super Bowl or the championship, and it keeps the diversity pot of, you know, everybody being competitive and it doesn't get boring and stale. Yes, the Chiefs are just great. I don't hate them yet as we all hated the Patriots, but I just don't see them beating one of these teams next week. I just don't see it. That's a next week conversation. I know one of my great friends who is a Chiefs fan, Jared's going to come at me for that. But any of these teams that win today, I think goes over Kansas City to make the Super Bowl. And I think it would be an immense story for both quarterbacks who both are known for not being able to get over the hump. But there's less pressure on Allen because at least he's battled hard with Kansas City and been a game away where Lamar hasn't. And I think this narrative that Lamar can't win in the playoffs, especially if he wins a third freaking MVP. You've been the MVP 3 times and you can't even get close to the Super Bowl. I can hear it on Monday, them going crazy. So with that extra motivation and chip on the shoulder, and I think the X factor today will be Derrick Henry, I got the Baltimore Ravens winning. So who I got winning today? The Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens to move on to the Divisional Championship round. Or the Conference Championship round. I apologize. So I'm the Max Sports Attack. Those are my picks. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Max Sports Attack. I'm out.